select.
Hit us on the open line there. Brian, okay, we need to march on. 2023, the Cronulla Sharks.
Yes.
Let's go back before we look forward. They lost in the elimination final to the Roosters, 18-13. So they've been right there. They are a super consistent side. If you look at their record the last couple of years, against top 8 teams does not read well, but they're never far off. Inconsistent start. Raiders, for some reason, are a trouble for them. They went on a charge in April. And May, they got as high as second at the halfway juncture, Brian.
Yep.
Here's Nicho Hynes on the Sharkies' final stats. He said this last Thursday.
I can't see why we would go backwards. I feel like we're trending in the right direction. And, yeah, look, there's that stat. There's people outside noise talking about it, but we're not going to listen to that. We feel like from my first year, 2022, we're a much better team in 2023, although we slipped up a little bit. Like our first year, we got 30 points put on us both semi-finals, and against the Roosters, who were the red-hot form team going into that final, we only got 13 points, and we still could have won that game, you know. So we've just got to be better at winning moments and not being intimidated by the big teams and go after them. And, look, we'll be looking to do that this year.
Nicho Hynes, the man who just spoke, Brian, for what it's worth, he got panned, I think, unfairly after their exit of the competition. I thought he had a great game in a beaten side.
He tried.
Mate, he was awesome. He was really, really good.
Yeah.
He's an outstanding player.
Is that when that was the game Siwa Wong just went mental?
Yeah.
And Terrell May came on.
Siwa Sharks and Siwa.
Siwa.
Mate, he was outstandanding.
I'm really looking forward to seeing Dykes' young bloke.
That's right.
Cade Dykes.
Okay.
So he's another year older.
Yep.
He did his knees.
Yep.
His rank mate stole his boots. What was that? Who's that?
Jesso,
you A grade?
Yeah.
You're not getting his boots this year?
No.
Do you think... Because Bubba Kennedy, I thought he's got the fullback position.
Hey, his numbers the last few years compared to Latrell Mitchell, there's not much in it.
As far as I'm concerned, William Kennedy is your fullback.
Yep.
Can Dykesy... And then you got Kale Iro.
Yes. How he has not yet become a constant starter is beyond many people who are smart judges to me. He's ready to go.
We talk about the
Otherwise, he's going to be playing somewhere else.
Yeah. We talk about the Penrith back five.
Yep.
These blokes are just as good. Coming out of trouble, eating up the yards.
Yep,
Ronald.
Yep.
Katoa.
Yep.
Bubba.
Yep.
Coming out of trouble, those two wingers, I'm going to say not far off Penrith wingers.
Yep.
Do you agree?
I do agree with that. So who do they lose? They lose Matty Moylan. He's gone to Lee with the Lamb crew. So he's going to Lee in the Super League. Connor Tracy goes to the Bulldogs, and the great Wade Graham has retired. Yeah. They wait to 2025 to get Adam Fanua-Blake. The arrivals, only one arrival, Montgomery. He's the only one who's turned up, right?
Billy Burns?
Montgomery.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, you got me.
Yeah.
That was Frank Burns from MASH.
Yes. So Montgomery joins them. But the arrivals can be Kale Iro, Cade Dykes, Sam Stonestreet, who's a young outside back.
On him?
Yep. So that can be their arrivals. It doesn't always have to be external. So that's where I see that. The key for me, Brian, is going through the numbers last year. I love the power forward these days. We saw it in the grand final. Spencer Laniu, Fisher Harris, Mose Leota. The Broncos had Flegler, Carrigan, that power, Payne Haas.
Yep.
The Sharkies, when they don't have Braden Hamlin-Uele
and Royce Hunt,
but mainly the former, if they don't have him, the numbers seem to crash through the floor.
Well, they make their way up the field quite easily when they've got that power game going. And then when you've got Nicho Hynes and young Braden Trindle, invariably they're clever enough to score because they can play that structured stuff, which most teams do, but they can also play off eyes up footy, as you like to call it.
Well, I don't like to call it that. No. The challenge they have, Brian, is, and he's come out, and I know I'm very biased to this particular sport, but Nicho's come out and credited Touch Football. He said, it just gives you such an advantage on the field, and he has such an advantage.
Yep.
And his Dally M points per game is as good as anyone in the last 3 years. However, the temptation if you're coaching him is he's the profit centre, let's go there.
Yeah.
But if I was coaching against Nicho Hynes, I'd be like, okay, well, he is the profit centre. Let's just get everyone on him.
Yes.
And I reckon in the finals, they just go, okay, well, he's player cam. Let's just get on him.
Yeah.
And if you get us the other way, we'll take one or two of those. But in the main, if you're going to beat us, it's on him.
Yeah.
So they somehow have to trust that the second fiddle,
which they did in the All-Stars game.
Yes.
Very, very well.
Man of the match.
Well, Tricky Trindle, and it was great halfback play, or I suppose experience. I saw a couple of times when Nicho did the old switcheroo to him.
Yep.
And he was the main man.
Yep.
He was no longer second fiddle.
Look at me, look at me.
Yeah, hypnotise.
Yeah.
Amazing Jonathan. Look at me, bang.
But you understand what I'm saying is
I
the
do.
temptation is he's so good, he's such a profit centre, and he is a gun, Nicho Hynes. But if you are to go to that next level, you need to find more parity as to who's pipe-pipering.
I think he can help. I think Tricky is the man. If you want to put this into terms of another team, this is what happened to South Sydney when teams knew what was going on. They just double-teamed on Cody Walker.
That's exactly the same thing.
They all just went, play inside,
Yep.
hit him from the inside, put pressure
Yep.
on him inside.
Yep.
They had nothing. And this is where Lachlan Ilias should have realised and said, mate, they're going. They're just hammering us on the left. I need to overcall
Correct. And when Freddie backed Cody Walker into that side, if you go back and watch that game, if you were going to back Cody Walker and he did the right thing, Freddie, you had to be all in on him. So most of that game, they set up on the right and Cody just pulls you to pieces.
Yeah.
But rest assured, and this is what may go against Cody, is that rest assured, Billy Slater's not going to fall for that twice. If he's going to be like Nicho is with the Sharks, just everything's just we're all in on Cody Walker, that's when you can shut it down.
But in Origin, you got another bloke called Nathan Cleary on the other side.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
which is
6 to go play on.
Which is
you're 100%
good luck,
right.
Billy.
You're 100%
Try and do
right.
that.
So with Sharkies, Brian, where are we at with them?
I've got him again, knocking on the door of top 4. I just think they're going to have a few mental scars. You know, you say you don't talk about it. It was, but 2 years in a row, there must be a reason why they can't get up for that.
You know who I would say. So I'm big against fixer-uppers, and
Yes.
this guy, I hate to say it, but he falls into the category. Given his last 2 departures or pending departures, the coaches at Cronulla, I rate all of them. Hannay, Holsworth, Fitzy, Bryce. They're just good character. They know. I'd sign Luciano Leilua.
Okay.
I'd sign him. They're just that little bit. There's just a little bit of X factor in the pack. They're just missing, and those guys, I would sign him for this year.
Can they afford him? I don't think they can afford him. If he's asking 900, he's on 900. That's what the reported amount is.
Yeah.
Even at 750, not many clubs have got 750 hanging around.
I wouldn't have a clue, but that's
All right.
that's a club. So Craig Bellamy.
Are you willing to let someone go?
Craig Bellamy can handle the fixer-uppers.
Yeah.
Fitzy can handle the fixer-uppers.
Yeah.
He can.
I think most sides would love to have a Luciano Leilua in their pack, but you're not going to get him. Not this late stage.
Mate.
Or you got to move someone on.
Okay, so if I'm managing Luciano, I'd say, mate, I know you want 900.
We'll just say he's on 750.
Okay.
He wants 750.
Okay, 750. Okay. I'd say, Luciano, why don't you come to the Sharks where they are a tilt at winning the competition? They're a tilt. Why don't you come there, just sign for the rest of the season?
You're not speaking like a manager, by the way.
No, I'm not good at that stuff.
You're not speaking like a manager.
How would
Because
they say
managers
it?
don't do that. Managers say, get as much as you can.
Yeah.
Managers don't give a rat's.
Long term.
Yeah.
I just say, mate, come there. Let's just finish the year off, light the joint up, and then we get you 4 years for whatever. Name your price.
Very easy. But, they want it now.
David Campuzzi. 1300 01 1170. And guess what? Breaking news. Brendan Cowell, our mate Brendan Cowell. He's one of the greatest stories, Brian. He's so undersold in this country. The 2 biggest franchises when it comes to TV series and movies are what? Avatar in movies. Was he in that? Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
Game of Thrones, TV. Was he in that? Yes, he was.
He was in that.
Please. No further questions. Brendan Cowell joining us in the final of the program. The Run Home with Joel and Fletch. Shawnee on Rod, the great man, the coal miner, joining us after this.